Now, we all know that Duchess is really good with sorceries, but have you ever tried Sacred Seals with her? Now, before you go on about your day, just give me one moment to explain to you why I choose to use incantations with Duchess and show you my two favorite builds for her. Now, starting off, we are going to be using an Fundamentalist incantation build, or improve holy attack power. So this whole build right here is going to be focusing on holy. And the reason why I have this build is just in case I get Gladius or Hellstir, I will have that on the side. So of course I had to get improved Fundamentalist incants, improved Mind and Faith, and of course I got my starting armament dealing holy damage as well as character skill attack power. And my deep relics are just going to be holy attack power up and a doormat power for sacred seals. Now with the holy attack power up, I'm not specifically limited to using Discus of Light or Elden Stars or Radagon's Wings of Light or Triple Rings of Light. I get to use a melee weapon that deals holy damage as well. And I'm just going to be showing a little bit of the Discus of Light because that's the only one I found throughout this run. And I do have the Gladius boss fight as well, and I will be letting that whole thing play out for you as we go. Okay, so now we got to the Gladius boss fight, and I am going to shut up and let you watch this one as well. And I just want you to pay attention, and you'll see where the Discus of Light does shine through here. So I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, so we did get to see a lot of where the holy attack power and the discus of light came into play here. And I'm just going to be going over the items that I had right here. As you can see, I didn't have any damage negations. I did, however, have a fire damage negation, which did save my life when I tried to heal that Iron Eye. And another reason why I do enjoy getting seals is when I get a really good one and it has something on it like Earth Tree Heal, Blessing of the Earth Tree. I get to just heal my teammates whenever they need it, just in case like something's going on or if they ran out of flasks or they just need a quick heal, I have that there for them. So this next build that I am going to be showing is going to be my all-time favorite, and it's going to be the build that I will run as many times as I can. Like if there's a reason for me to run this build, I will run it. And if there's not a reason for me to run it, I'm still going to run it. And that's going to be the Frenzied Flame build. And this, I cannot even state how many times I enjoy this build or how much I enjoy it. It's just, it's always going to be my favorite. So the relics that I do have for this is obviously I do have character skill attack power with holy damage. That one's just a god roll. I have to put that on there. And then I got two Frenzied Flame incantations improved. And on one of them it has faith and holy attack power up, which complements my starting armament. And then the next one is Frenzy with Evergel Strat. And then these next relics that I have for my deep relics is fire attack power up on all of them, and then I have a doormat power for sacred seals. And the reason why I do put the fire attack power on there, I will show later, is just a little bit of leniency with whatever starter seal that I find. So if I don't get a frenzied flame seal, or if I don't get any seal with frenzy on it, if I get black flame, I'll still have the opportunity to use it and still deal okay damage. It's not going to be as good as a frenzied seal, as you can see. So here I'm just showing the damage from the frenzied seal to the smaller horse riders. But obviously, you know, Draconic is just going to eat fire like it's nothing because he's resistant to it. It won't stop me from using it on him, but I'm still going to be incorporating melee into my playstyle. Now here's a fun one where I did manage to land the Moonlight Greatsword, or the Dark Moon Greatsword, however you want to say it. And I tried not to spam the Frenzy seal as much, or spam dodge, because I did have repeated evasions on that seal. Although, I had to sacrifice for it. I needed that seal, okay? So, anyways, you'll see here whenever the Crucible comes out, the damage that it's dealt to him. But when the Hippo comes out, you'll notice the damage a lot more, and this is in depth 5. This was a whole depth 5. So I'm just gonna let you watch and see the damage numbers, and then I'll come back to you on the next clip. And here's another clip where we found a poor, unsuspecting victim. And Noalder was running a skill build, or he had a skill loadout, so poor Hippo never stood a chance. And as for the one who's resistant to fire, I resorted to the Scarlet Aeonia. And I probably butchered that name, but it's what it is, right? And now I'm gonna be showing you the start of a run where I didn't yet find a Frenzied Flame seal. And this is just to show that basically I had Black Flame and it's not dealing crazy damage, of course. The damage is okay, but I'm not limited to just a Frenzy seal at the moment. And I'm still dealing decent damage with it. And all of this was just like way at the beginning too, so the lobster's fucking us up. Alright. And I did get a good find off of it. I got this crazy seal that had a max FP. Or not really, it was healing, class healing on FP. What am I doing? Then as we move forward, there's going to be a few more clips where I use the Black Flame. Just because I didn't have a Frenzy Flame seal, but I did find one later. Because we did have a amazing thing go on with the raid. And we managed to get a Frenzy Flame seal from the Frenzy Tower. So anyways, here's another, basically just throwing fireballs at them. Gotta be careful because they miss. And it's really annoying when they do miss. And if you have like Giant Flame, Take Thee, or Flame Fall Upon Them, those are really good too. Especially when you're starting off and you don't have what you want. It's just a gamble. You put it all in a Frenzied Seal, but fire on the side just in case, like a fallback. But I really just want the Frenzied Seal. The most. And there are more ways to dish out damage than this seal. That's why I keep a good melee weapon. This was starting off, so I just had my basic dagger with holy on it, but so the reason why I do enjoy Frenzied Flame, or just seals in general, and you're probably going to hear me say Frenzied Flame a lot, because for some reason I'm freaking obsessed with it. Maybe it's madness, right? But anyways, the reason why I do like seals is because I'm not stuck in a casting animation trying to do Shattering Crystal. I'm not up close and personal trying to trade a blow for a Carrion Slicer. I'm just somewhere in between. And then if the attention's on me, I can just dodge, melee if needed, or just continue to cast whenever he's not looking at me anymore. And I do enjoy a lot of the finds that you get with seals, such as Golden Vow, you probably heard me say it before, Blessing's Boon, Protection of the Erd Tree, Blessing of the Erd Tree, all that good stuff. It's really nice to have because it isn't just complimenting you, it's complimenting your teammates. You're giving your teammates support while also being able to deal a bit of damage yourself, and you're not being completely helpless. And at the beginning, especially in the beginning, when you get a Black Flame seal or you get like a Lightning seal, you can deal pretty decent damage, so you're not stuck there at like you know how usually when a Duchess is starting out, she doesn't deal that much damage in the very beginning. You're not really limited by that as much with just your melee weapon. You got all these incantations, you got all these buffs, or so much stuff that you can use. You can use Black Flame Blade, Blood Flame Blade, Poison Armament, Lightning Armament, all of that stuff. And you can always just duplicate it too. All the damage is good to duplicate. And also, can't even get Black Wings protection. There's so many incantations to choose. There's so many builds you can run. You can run a Dragon Cult build, a Godslayer build, Fundamentalist, Frenzy Flame. The frenzy, the madness, it's getting to me. But I'm just saying, there's so many things that you can do with incantations. It gives you a wide variety. And I hope that this video was not too lengthy, not too drug out or whatever. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for sticking around if you did make it to this end. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, or start whatever. Good morning. And I'll see you in another video. Alright, that's gonna be it. See you later. Oh, also, if you do have any requests, recommendations for any videos in the future, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Alright now, take care of yourself. Bye.